So do you have that one friend that, you know, is overly excited over something and constantly talks about it? You know, like picking up a certain comic or going to San Diego Comic-Con? I have never been to Comic-Con, and this was my first year. I only had 48 hours to spend in San Diego. Half of the things that I wanted to do, I couldn't even do because there was just so much going on. Anything from dinners to hanging out after parties, it was 48 hours of what can I do in San Diego, as opposed to I have an agenda to meet and I need to complete it. I'm gonna tell you now, I did not complete my agenda, but I definitely had one of the awesomest 48 hours ever. On this video, I will show you my haul, so let's take a look at the haul. What's going on, everyone? My name is E-Man. This is E-Man's World of Geek, and on this channel I talk to you about comic book community and pop culture. Today I'm going to be showing you my San Diego Comic-Con haul, which includes a couple of mail calls that literally just came in before I started recording this video. And before we get started, do me a favor, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That way you get notified anytime I drop any one of these new videos. It definitely helps with that YouTube algorithm. And as you guys can tell from the title, this is my San Diego Comic-Con haul. I'm gonna tell you guys now, I didn't get a lot per se, but like I mentioned in the intro of this video, I only had 48 hours at Comic-Con, so I was pressed for time. There was only a few things I could do, and I did my best, so I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I picked up. Not to take away anything from what some of my friends did, C-List, Villainous, Red, and AJ, the comic collector, and Lawrence Lee, one half of Comic Capsule. If you guys don't know much about that, make sure to follow Comic Capsule on Instagram, a fantastic product. All helped me out with this haul, so I could not have done this one alone. Now at Comic-Con, there was a few things I ended up doing. I was so overwhelmed. I had this ambitious idea of starting a vlog. This is the mecca of them all. Welcome to San Diego Comic-Con. And let's be honest, that was a complete failure. I could not record anything just because of how much was going on. I couldn't have the camera, I couldn't hold the camera up long enough to record anything because I was just so overwhelmed with everything that I saw. I definitely learned a lesson this year. Saturday is not a good first day to go to. I'm gonna let you guys know that now. Saturday is the busiest day of Comic-Con. That is for the people who want to be seen and get seen, and I wasn't there for that. I was there to see, and there was just too much to see, and I just couldn't take it, but I definitely had the time of my life. I can't tell you enough how much fun I had there. Just a quick review, 10 out of 10, I will recommend, and it's something that everyone in this community has to do, is to go down to San Diego for Comic-Con, for whatever fandom you're a part of, Transformers, anime, video games, comic books, and more. Like I said, I ended up hijacking Eric Bartling's live stream. Here's a quick little clip of what I ended up doing during his stream.
Doggy's gonna come up. This villain E-Man says, "Hey, what up, Aaron? Look up." He's right there. Hey, how you doing?
As long as I got a what's up from one of my friends, man, it was worth doing that. So while there, I was actually bidding on a signed book that Aaron was doing during Whatnot. I need to go back and complete this series right here, but the first issue I read, I gravitated to it. So let's take a look and see what it is. This right here literally came in just a few minutes before I started recording. And I was super juiced. I was like, heck yeah, you know, I won this bid. I won this bid live on Whatnot while I was there. I'm not saying I'm the only person that did it, but I'm pretty sure I'm one of the few people that was actually at the Whatnot booth bidding on a Whatnot book and winning it there at Whatnot. Now I gotta fight all this paper and the pull tabs and gotta be careful and stuff because there's something special in here. What's this? This side should be, okay, cool. It's the packing slip. Who reads packing slips? No one does that. All right, so let's take a look. Oh, there's a certificate of authenticity from Aaron Bartling. SMZ Comics has issued this certificate of authenticity. Why did I say it like that? Why did I say it like that? Authenticity. This is a certificate of authenticity to guarantee the authenticity of the signature by Aaron Bartling. Now, here's the cool thing. Here's the cool thing. I actually saw him sign this on Whatnot after I had won it. He looked up, he pointed at me, he was like, "Thank you, brother." And I'm like, oh, I wish I had been there and stuck around a little bit longer to grab a beer with Aaron, but I didn't. But this is what I ended up winning. Oh, let me look at it first. See, they even mark it. C-list, a villain. Oh, wait a minute. So, I need to go back because this was supposed to be signed and it isn't. And I think they may have sent me the wrong one. So I gotta see what's going on here. But I still wanted this one right here. This is his third printing. This is the third printing of World Tree by James Tynion. I really like this book and I like the cover right here. Again, this was supposed to be signed. I ended up winning a signed version, so I gotta hit him up and be like, "Hey man, everyone was supposed to sign this, so what's up?" It's all right, no worries. Again, I bought this to support my friend Aaron Bartling, and boom, I ended up getting the third print. Kind of dark right there, kind of dark. But the third print right there of World Tree #1, Aaron Bartling's exclusive. On to packet number 2. While over there at Comic-Con, I was making my rounds. I was doing my best, like I said, to try to get a hold of my friends, trying to see some of my friends that were there, and trying to support, trying to get some comics from all these people. One of the booths that I had to make a presence at, I needed to stop by, was the Kwento comics book. The Mask of Aaliyah is a fantastic read in my opinion, and writer Caitlin Fahilan, she's doing a fantastic job of bringing over pre-colonial Filipino folklore to our eyes and into our hands. And I just want to show off that I ended up getting issues number 4 and 5 of The Mask of Aaliyah, and I really like issues 1 through 3. I need to read these, but I think I have a better way of doing that. This also came in today. This came in today, and this was ordered at Comic-Con. So that's really cool. I was at Comic-Con, and today this came in. So this is still a part of the Comic-Con haul because this was ordered at Comic-Con. And this is a way I'm going to get my daughters to read this book, because I don't want them touching the comic. I really don't. They're going to read the story, but they're not going to read the books as they are in the comics. So I also ordered The Mask of Aaliyah trade paperback. It's not even a trade paperback. Holy crap. This is like a straight up graphic. This has got some weight to it. Tangina, don't talk back to me, boy, huh? That's probably like what my dad would say if he had something this heavy in his hand and I was being really rude to him. Or my grandparents, one of the two, I don't know. But I ended up picking up The Mask of Aaliyah, the graphic novel. This actually reprints issues 1 through 5, and it gives you the first arc of who Aaliyah is, what the mask does, and who the protagonist and antagonist in this. This is a fantastic read, and I'm not even lying when I say this. This is quickly becoming one of my favorite reads of the last year. Not because we've had the Kwento Comics ladies on the C-List Villains podcast, but because it's genuinely well written, in my opinion. If you guys have a chance to check out QuentoComics.com, pick up this right here, The Mask of Aaliyah. This is the graphic novel. This is reprints issues 1 through 5, and I got this in my hands. I'm going to go back and read this tonight and hopefully share this with my daughters. So the homies hooked it up. They're like, man, this is your first Comic-Con, I'm gonna get you something. So huge shout out to my boy, one of my best friends, C-List Villainous Red. He was like, you know what, I'm in line, I'm gonna get this right here signed. While I'm here, I'm gonna get this for you, man. Just as a big thank you and a big congratulations for this being, your first. He helped pop my cherry at San Diego Comic-Con. And so to continue on with, him delivering on services, he hooked it up with 2 Addy Grainoff sketchbooks, both signed by Addy Grainoff himself. Right here. I promise I promise there's a signature here. The microphone's over here on my left side. But signed by Addie Grainoff, one right there, and then there's another one right there, right here. Signatures was a thing for me this year, and I was trying to get some signatures from people. Addie had a line, I couldn't get there. Red had an agenda, he needed to go meet up with him, and he hooked it up with these sketchbooks, and I flipped through them already, man. He's got some fantastic work. Look at this right here. Mandalorian. You know, he's done some other stuff. Look at this. Scarlet Witch and Bucky. This guy's talented. I mean, you guys know. I know you guys know Addie Grainoff more than I do. You know, I'm relatively new to this game, but picking up some work from a wonderful artist, you know, and then gifted to me, I just couldn't be any more happier. So big thanks and a big shout out to Silas of Villainous Red. Red, one of my boys, one of my best friends. Thanks for hooking that up. Lawrence Lee. Now this man right here, you guys need to keep an eye out for, because he is one half of the team that makes up the Comic Capsule. Again, if you guys don't know what that is, go to their Instagram, Comic Capsule, because they have a fantastic product that I really want you guys to check out. It's the perfect way to save your comics without taking them in to get slabbed, and it's the perfect sweet spot between a top loader and a slab comic. Definitely want to check them out. So because I was helping him out pushing the Comic Capsule, he decided to hook me up and say, as a big thank you, he got me a few things. So he ended up getting me the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive to Edge of Spider-Verse #3. This is that Spider-Boy on the cover right here. And I was wearing the Austin over Peach shirt, and I couldn't get an autograph with Peach Momoko, but luckily Lawrence was able to snag one of these right here, and this is as close as I'm gonna get. But he ended up getting me the Scarlet Witch Peach Momoko San Diego Comic-Con exclusive right here. I couldn't be any happier, man. That's so sick. Well, actually, no, I lied. I could be happier, and that's to have this signed by Peach and put in a Comic Capsule while wearing the Austin over Peach shirt. That would have been awesome. But still, nonetheless, big, huge thank you to Lawrence for hooking this up. I really appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it, brother. Look, if you follow me on Instagram, you already know. You already know. But you know what? This is my channel. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna show it off again. So, in all their glory, probably the two top 5 sought after comics at Comic-Con this year, thanks to a big push from Skybound and Robert Kirkman and all of the hype behind this right here. I ended up, and again, thanks to Red for doing this for me, I ended up getting Void Rivals and the Transformers Ashcan San Diego Comic-Con exclusives in my hand to add to the Void Rivals collection that I have. But wait, there's more. I know you've seen this, but I'm gonna show it off again. You guys saw that my last unboxing was a huge box from BTC, and it included a bunch of blanks for Void Rivals, and I said, you know what, I'm going to Comic-Con. I have ideas. A blank cover sketched by Alan Qua, sketched by Frank Cho, sketched by Steven Segovia, signed over here by Alvaro Martinez Bueno. Yes, he had nothing to do with the comic, but I'm still collecting signatures anyway. Same thing right here on the side. I ended up getting In-Hyuk Lee. He looked at me. I was gonna ask him for a sketch, but he was charging a bit too much, but it's okay. I still have In-Hyuk's right here. Oh, but wait, there's more. And of course, the legendary. You must have, if you didn't see this on my Instagram, go check out my Instagram, E-Man's World of Geek, and see that John Romita Jr. also did a sketch for me on this. I have a bunch of blanks, and guess what I'm doing, you guys? I'm gonna get as many sketches and as many signatures on these void rivals as I can, and I'm probably gonna throw them out in some giveaway in one way or another. So you really want to follow this channel right here to see if you guys can snag a void rivals jam piece, because I will be doing that. I will be collecting a bunch of signatures and a bunch of sketches specifically for this, just because I have a bunch of these, and I think it's only fair that I can get as many signatures and sketches on these and then send them out to the community as possible, because guess what, someone out there is technically going to have a one-of-one void rivals blank signed and sketched by a bunch of different artists. So again, make sure you guys follow and like this channel, because you may be a future winner of a void rivals blank, you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming by and hanging out with me. Now remember, I co-host the C-List Villains podcast. New episodes come out every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Pacific time. That's 11 p.m. Eastern time for all you night owls over there on the East Coast. And once again, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. That way you guys get notified anytime I drop any one of these new videos. It definitely helps with the YouTube algorithm. That's it for this episode of my Comic-Con haul. Until the next issue. Deuces.